It's Red Fox with KarmaloopTV. I'm here with Kelis Backstage at the House of Blues. How is the tour going for you?
It's going really good.
So you want to just tell us a little bit about the tour, who you're with, and how it's going so far?
Well, me and Robin are on tour together, and it's been great. And the crowds have just been really exciting. It's been like a good time.
Did you and her know each other before this tour? Had you gotten to meet before?
No. Well, we kind of like sent texts back and forth, and we're on the same label, so we sort of, or at least we're in the same kind of info structure, so we're able to communicate like that.
You all get to bro down and hang out some? Is it fun?
We do.
What made you want to skew your sound more to a dance and electronic sound?
I don't know. There wasn't any real master plan. It was really just sort of how it happened.
There was no like magical rave experience in Europe, and you just wanted to really make a club banger album?
I would love a magical rave experience.
Were you a raver in your youth?
I've done enough. I've done a bit of raving in my youth. That's funny. Honestly, wherever there was a party at some point, I've been there.
Did you ever have like the giant jeans or like a Pokemon backpack?
I didn't go as far as Pokemon, but I had like my interpretation of like, club kid kind of raver thing. Always my way. Well,
we're a fashion site, and you're really, really well known for having like amazing style. Any brands or anyone really inspiring to you right now? Any even like references or inspirations right now in terms of motifs or anything from the past?
Like before I recorded the first or filmed the first video for acapella, I was really sort of just looking at a lot of old photography books, and I came across this. It was like an old Maasai book, and then I've traveled a lot, and I collect stuff everywhere I go, and I had all these like beaded bracelets, and then I just started kind of bringing in like a tribal, but it wasn't just, it started off African, and then it kind of went into like just like woman of the world type stuff, and so it was like Asian and Native American and African and Indian and just kind of all these things, and you kind of realize that like in so many more ways than one, we are one people, and just in fashion and in music and in food and all these things, and so that's kind of just been where I've been at lately. Fashion is like art, so whenever it's done well, I think you're able to see that person in it. I've always been a huge lover of McQueen, and I think he was a designer who was really able to show himself through his work. It wasn't so much about like what's happening now in the world, it was kind of just like, this is who I am in the world.
Do you collect anything?
I used to collect masks, and now I collect piggy banks. Actually, what happened was I started realizing that like the more places I went to, the more similar the masks started to look. So it's just like, this defeats the purpose. But then it kind of, got into the whole like, we're all one group, which is, fantastic. It's awesome. But my collection kind of started getting boring, so I have like piggy banks now.
You ever have a masquerade party?
I would love to have a masquerade party. I've not had one, but I would love to.
What about a masquerade rave?
That's even better. I'm like, absolutely. What's up? I'm Kelis, and reclaim your TV.